2 days we wouldn't get it started. Back down on the ground, 2 days.
Fired up. I overheard those guys say in 2 days they're gonna get this thing running. Wishful thinking.
Oh my God.
Another box. Damn.
That's it.
It looks complete now.
So we partnered with eBay Motors for this project to buy a car and all of the parts off of eBay Motors.
I'm not saying we're gonna build a 10-second Donk, but we should try.
Good morning, Suppy!
Yeah, what up, Dick?
Hey man, I don't know what's wrong with him today, but it's just easier to not talk to him.
All right, got my notes.
All right, I'm gonna drill this.
That looks sick.
He needs it. It needs.
Dad.
You see this bushing Suppy made?
Did you see this bracket?
No, you actually, I only made half.
85%.
85%. That's his new name. No more Suppy. It's
Yo,
85%.
you know, I'm gonna give some credit to Tony.
It's only 85%.
Who put the sway bar in?
Did you help? So you'd say he did about 85%.
Only the finest lubricant here. All this stuff, and they only gave us 2 gaskets. Now I gotta make a gasket. Jamo, hold it still. We got headers. The only modification we have to make is we have to put an O2 sensor in it because these are made for big block, carbureted, so carburetors don't need O2 sensors, but we do. So, drill a hole right there, weld it up. Hole is drilled, and I had to grind some of this stuff away because this header here has ceramic coating on it. It's a special type of coating I put on to reduce some of the heat that comes off this thing. And you can't weld on top of that. So weld it first, and then I'm gonna probably shoot it with some high heat paint. Yeah.
Look at that.
All the bolts line up, they all go in. The bung is welded. I gotta stick the O2 in it. Before I do that, I'm gonna paint it so it doesn't rust. See all the bare metal? After a while, it's gonna rust. So, some Thermo-Tec high heat paint, and we're good to go. Done.
If you could come over here though, the happy New Yorker, Jamo, has completed the wiring harness for the most part. He's still got to wrap it up and finish making it look nice, but I think the boys want to try to start the car today. Get this motor pumping just to hear, just to see if everything works, make sure everything on the inside is good, make sure everything isn't leaking, make sure all of this works. And while he's doing that, Dan's back here adding some mounts to the differential so that it can sit on its own. We gotta redesign the suspension mounting points a little bit because Suppy isn't happy where the shocks sit. This isn't a direct bolt-on kit, it's a custom kit. So we're just gonna modify it to his liking. Once he has that mounted up, we can get a drive shaft made, but ultimately, the goal is to hear this thing chop today.
How's this coming down? What are you doing? Basically center everything up for these here. I'm making some brackets to hold this in place. Trim a couple of these. Make sure they fit nice. Cut them out of metal, trim them down so it looks good. Then the other idea today is we don't like how this is sitting in the suspension travel. So what I'm gonna do is cut into here, pull the bar across, and we'll make a new suspension mount for here, coming straight down. These guys basically sit here and hold the shock. So the shock will be in a different point, more direct up and down. So a little change of plans, but it should be sick. location's good. Should be all right.
What's next for you, Suppy?
I'm gonna watch Dan trim them,
Sounds about right.
and then I'm gonna watch him weld them in.
All right, well, hopefully I don't f this up. Okay, that ain't going nowhere. That's that.
And what the fuck is happening here?
New Forza game package.
Yo, we're finally getting Scumbug in Forza? That's sick.
Dude, they have to like scale everything out and stuff. How are you gonna get all the shitty blemishes in there? It'd be funny if it has all sunken headlights and shit. Like
Yeah.
everything's all smashed. Got the shots all sitting funky. We f***ed everything up.
Hi, I'm Cody Sunners. I'm with Turn 10 Studios, the makers of Forza Motorsport. I'm here at the Hoonigan Donut Garage scanning the Scumbug. Looking forward for this to be in the game.
So what's the process like?
Well, I'm not allowed to go into too much detail, but basically it's a bunch of photos that we use to basically scan the car in the game. It's photogrammetry is what it's actually called. The process is basically just getting photos of every single inch of the car, and they use that in a program to digitally create the car in a game.
Hi, thank you, dude.
So what's next after the fix it throttle here?
I'm gonna hook up the fuel pump. So I'm gonna rig a fuel pump into a can so we can get gas, because the gas tank stays with the body. Stick a fuel pump in it, give it some fuel.
Jamo,
What's up?
how's the wiring going?
Almost done. Countless hours that me and Suppy spent on this. We're gonna get it done today. We're gonna try to fire it up.
So wiring will be all done?
Wiring's gonna be done within a half hour. Testing on it and powering it up. See if the computer powers up and play around with my sensors. See if it sees everything. There you go.
Look, that's when you're cruising around town. You see that guy with the Mustang with the loud exhaust? That's when you let him have it right there. Throttle's done.
So fuel pump next?
Fuel pump next.
Bang.
Run that all the way down. This is just temporary, okay? I didn't put the ends on it. I left them way long. Because these are not the right ends. We ordered some different ends. So I don't want to hear it later. Oh, he left them. Oh. Temporary. Ah, so it's backwards.
I got a friend of mine. His name is Derek Burton. Bootleg Tool out from the east, helping me out fire this up. He's just setting up the crank and cam, triggering, the syncing, scaling sensors. He's all the way in Connecticut.
It's a 540, right? You have NTK sensors, that's a fact, right?
Yes, 2 of them.
You have these 83-pound Holley injectors in there?
Yes.
They're high impedance?
They're high impedance, right? Yes.
Whenever you're ready, gentlemen.
Perfect. On 0.
Yeah, I would, I mean, it'll run. I would just keep it running, you know what I mean? So you know it builds oil pressure. Okay, so I would plug it all back in. And then, you know what? I'll set it up for a system log and we'll see if
Connect the injectors?
the cam signal actually gets better.
You ready, Jamo?
You got fuel?
Yeah, 1 second.
I got fuel. Let me know when you're ready, Derek. All right, ready? Fire the hole! just idle.
Oh my god.
Buddy.
Wow.
Oh, buddy, the neighborhood's coming. The cops are coming. The cops are definitely coming. That is a monster right there. God dang.
We should get the K-truck side by side to see if we can wake up the dead.
K-truck's a little piercing, but this is 100% loud.
Thank you, Derek. Thank you.
All right, brother.
All right.
See you later.
Bye. Derek Burton, bootleg tune. That's my man right there. Got it all sorted out. Gonna get him down here to tune the motor. All right, fellas, my job is done. I got a flight to catch, wired, it's running. What else you guys want from me? To stay. To stay? I'm out. We out.
All right, so right now, we're relocating the rear shock. So I kind of trimmed this stuff out a little bit, put this bar in about here, and then we're gonna build something to hold this. I have to get a little bit modified on the shock too, but this is gonna sit right here. We'll modify this to hold the rear shock to be in this point. So kind of a bit of a change, but nothing too bad. Okay, okay. Well, I hope that's right, because it's not moving.
I really legitimately did not ask him if the thing runs.
You just found this and, hey, I want it?
Yeah.
Does it run?
Yeah, it runs and drives. It used to be my daily.
I'm not gonna do anything to it. No sunroof.
You're so picky. Sunroofs are tight.
I've never in my life seen an RS automatic.
Oh, yo, that's tight. Cherry.
Fresh 228. It's ripe for turbo.
Now you can't focus. Now you get nothing done today.
Now I'm not getting shit done today.
Yeah, now you're one of us.
What do you think, Vin?
You got it.
Think I got it?
Yeah, full trust. The thing is, you gotta pour fast. Don't pussyfoot it, because then it drips.
Right.
You gotta go fast. That's good.
Nailed it.
That's really good.
Oh my gosh. Oh!
Well, it's gonna go all over the floor when we put the converter on the tray.
Let me get a red. Yeah, I just need like a quarter or two in there.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh, it's so much heavier than I remember.
Oh yeah.
Sick. There we go. We gotta move this thing out. So we're gonna pull this forward, kind of outside. Roll the chassis back on, put the chassis in the lift it all the way up, put this underneath, drop it straight down. We got new bushings and stuff to put on as well, so it should be fairly easy.
Just make sure you film this every moment.
Can you leave?
Because something bad's about to happen.
Can you leave? Unless you're going to be a part of this team, get out of here.
Just cover the motor, please. Wait, we need to go forward a little bit. Right there. What's a little bit more? I think we're good.
So you're sandwiched about this big. I mean, we might be able to get away with the sledgehammer on it, but we definitely need to pull all those lines and everything. I mean, our lines are so completely different with the other tank, right?
So you want to lift this body back off?
Might as well pull the fuel tank out right now, give ourselves some
let's,
room.
Let's kick that lift back in and then take the fuel tank out.
All right. I know.
Move my shoulder.
No reason to work. Just hold it there and sit back up.
I got that.
There you go. So does anyone remember where what goes? Well, that goes there. Sure.
If it fits, it sits.
If it fits, exactly.
If mine fits, I sit.
I don't know why I'm trying so hard to shove that in. I'm sure the body will.
The body will do a good job of pressing it on.
Bolted in, we only have a few problems just from the modification in the rear. So I put this plate in, which means I can't get this washer in. So I'll have to just window that out a little bit. And then the same thing here, which we'll just cut through that, put it right in, should be fine. But everything's located, everything's good and bolted up except for these four. And then we need to make some other spacers in the front because we didn't have any bushing for that. But looks good, everything clears. Pretty pumped, just have the car sitting in place.
Everyone go follow Jamo on TikTok.
Oh my god, this man is obsessed with TikTok.
It was up to 3 in the morning.
Yo!
Learning those moves. Come on, show them.
Yo, serious right now. Serious stuff right now. Fabricating.